Hi everyone, today I'm going to share with you LiveBinders, the educational tool, and show how it can be used to organize instructional units in your classroom. This specific LiveBinder that I have created is for an Edgar Allan Poe unit for 8th grade English language arts. Rather than give students multiple websites and documents across different platforms, LiveBinders creates an organized digital hub where students can access everything that they need. So I'll demonstrate how to get logged in and show you how I've created this unit. So first I'll just simply log in, and if you are with the school systems, you typically have an account with a Google platform. So just give it a second to log in. And when you sign up, it's as simple as that as well. I'm going to close out this upgrade option for now. So when you log in, you can see all of your binders you have created. I assume they would all be lined up here. However, I have only created the one. But if you want to create a new one, you simply click here where it says new binder in the top center area. For this binder, I've created several tabs. So just as a binder you would use in your classroom to organize an instructional unit, you would have different tabs and things to organize it. This is the same format, but just digital. So the first tab is the table of contents, and that comes preloaded into your LiveBinder. This is not something that you have to create on your own. And I really love it because it gives you a table of contents, which really looks like a beautiful outline of everything you have entered into this binder. The first tab that I actually created is the Home tab, and you can change the colors of each tab. And I'll show you in this top right corner. Once you've created a binder, you just click this block with it looks like a little red pen and click Edit Binder. And this is how you edit each tab. So you can add a new tab, add a sub tab, and this yellow tab here in the center is one of my sub tabs. You can delete it if you change your mind about that whole tab and all the contents within. You can also move the tabs left and right to reorganize where you have things in your unit, and you can change the colors as well. I did decide to change all of the colors on my tabs just to help students access them easily, so I can tell my students, once you go into the binder, please click the orange vocabulary tab. It will just help them locate things more quickly. So on my Home tab, I have entered some information about the Edgar Allan Poe unit. And if you want to view what it looks like for your students, you just click View in the top right corner and Present. So I'll go back to the Home tab so you can see what the student-facing site would look like. So you can enter information, you can change the fonts. I decided to go ahead and enter the standards that this unit would cover, and then I gave credit for where the photo came from here. So just an overview of information. The next tab I created was where I entered information about Edgar Allan Poe, some information about the author and finding text evidence and text structure with informational text. So these are some examples of tabs that you can enter. You can enter the URLs and it will upload those Google Docs, it will upload articles. Here you can actually upload YouTube videos as well. It embeds them really nicely right into the binder. I have some slides here, and it even shows you the little arrow in the bottom left corner so you can go through those slides. And this is the full text. Something I wanted to show you as well is in the after reading activities, I have several sub-tabs at the top with information for my students. This doesn't necessarily mean that I will use all of these forms online solely with my students, but I did want to give them access, such as times when they are absent or out sick, or maybe they need to review something again. It's just really helpful to have everything all in one place. But this is the thing that I wanted to show you within this tab is you can embed a Google form right into the LiveBinder. So this is a form I had created about tracking theme within this PO work, and they can go right in and answer their questions just that simply and not have to open a whole nother tab on their browser and submit it from here. So that's really a nice feature. And I will show you. Let's create a tab together just so you can see how this works. So you just go up to the top left corner and click tab. You can enter the URL for the tab here, whatever it may be. So I have some things I had already preloaded. We'll just insert one that I had already preloaded, this Edgar Allan Poe video. If you go up here to the content block and click the text box, you have different formats and templates at the bottom here where you can change the way this tab is laid out, which is really nice. So say we want to use this format, we can go in here and add a title, and you just click in the box, video about Poe. You can highlight the text and change the font to whatever you would like. You can change the font size. You can make this aligned a different way on your page. And then here you can give instructions. Please watch the video. Sorry about my typing. And then maybe we want to add some questions for this, but we don't want to create a new tab because it's related to this video. So we just go up here to the top left corner and click plus sub tab. And that automatically gives us a sub tab right here in the top. And we're still within this new tab we have created. So maybe we'll type in and name this sub tab questions. And maybe I don't have a URL here. Maybe I want to just type them in myself. So I will go to that plus content, plus text, and then it automatically gives you these templates. So we'll just do the column. We'll close that out. And then we can add a title here, questions about the video. Then you can give the questions here. I'm just typing in some things so you can see more quickly. Now, something that I did not do that you would want to do is go back to the tab itself, click this red arrow down, and you can move it like we talked about previously. You can set the tab color. This is something that I told you I would like to do on all of them. So we can change it to red, but you just click the cursor inside the tab and we can change this title so we know what that tab is for. Now, if you go to View, Present, it automatically takes you back to that table of contents. So just click back over here to the video about Poe that we created, and you have the title here, the directions, which we obviously could add more information. And then we can click the question sub tab at the top. And here are the questions that we created. So This is my very quick demonstration. I hope that you've enjoyed it. This is a very helpful functional tool for creating those instructional units. It enhances instruction because it organizes multiple learning resources into one easy, accessible location. I feel that this aligns with TPAC because it combines technological knowledge, through the use of the LiveBinder, and you can organize all of your instructional information, which is your pedagogical knowledge, into a logical sequence, and the content knowledge by supporting students' learning of literary analysis of Edgar Allan Poe works, or whatever you choose to create. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope it helps you create a LiveBinder. Thank you.